Okay. Hopefully things should be okay. Let's wait for somebody to show up and we will know shortly. Give me a hello if you are here. Always nice to see you guys early. 3 people in right now. Hi, James. Nice to see you, mate. I hope you're well. Thank you. Audio is good. That's preemptively answering the question I always ask. That's good to know. Cool. Yeah, so we'll just hang out for 15 minutes or so while people roll in before we get started, as usual. If you're here, say hello. Tell me how your weekend has been. If you've got any any news you want to share. Just get a bit more air flowing through there. There we go. Hi, Kat. How did you like my game, lol? Yes, Kat is the unfortunate soul who has to test everything beforehand. Very atmospheric, apparently. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully get a decent number of viewers. I think it's a little bit fewer submissions than the usual sort of 15, 16. I think it might be a slightly shorter stream today, which suits us all fine, I think. Hopefully. In the meantime, let's see what the high score challenge is right now on FUZE Arena. Yes, I thought it was Planet Protector Deluxe. Let's see if we can get a decent score on this. What is the current high score? 157. That is quite high indeed. Okay, we'll see what we can do. See if we can get a decent score while people roll in to the stream. Let's get the chat there. Good. Hope it's a game that raises the hair on Dave's neck. I'm sure it will, mate. You always have a talent for that. Hey, Steve. Happy birthday, good sir. Good to have you here. Hi, Andy. Nice to see you, mate. Just in the interim, while we get some people rolling in, thought we'd have a quick go at the high score challenge, which is very nearly finished. But we can see if we can get something like a score. Is the game audio audible? Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen. Let me know if the game audio could go up slightly. Hey, Piano Fire, good to see you, man. Hope you've had a nice weekend so far. Ooh, just about. Save ourselves from that. So this high score on this is extremely high. I'm going to have to take that hit because I don't want to move the cursor too far. Can I? No. Ah, we can't. Got to stay on the side with more things to do. I wouldn't have been able to get both of those, I don't think. Just going to have to deal with taking the hits. Because these 3 on the bottom left are really demanding all the attention right now. Hey, Ben. Good to see you, man. Hope you are doing well, sir. Just while we're waiting for people to show up, we're just seeing if we can get a decent high score on this week's high score challenge game. Okay, we seem to have hit a nice equilibrium point here. Where there's... Yes. Can we keep... Ooh. Oh, just about missed that one. Shame. It's just got to take a hit every now and again. I don't want to move away from the side with all of the points going on. Oh, that one had a very convenient orbit for me. Oh, wow. Absolutely genius little game made by Vinicity, this is, for the this week's high score challenge. It's called Planet Protector. Oh, that was terrible. Planet Protector, and you have to just... I mean, the premise is fairly self-evident, but you'll notice it's got a lovely gravity system. Like, these circles have got their own orbit, which is different for each one, I believe. Or it's... it looks as though it is. Here we go, here come the points. We've only got 4 hits left. Okay, 3. Oh, yes. There we go. That one's first. Gonna have to take that one. 2 hits left. Can we get any more points? 1 hit. Ooh, it's tense. Okay, pretty convenient for us at the minute. Oh my word! I'm now very tense. Okay. 157. Wasn't that somebody else's score as well, actually? Let me just check that. 157. That feels like it was... Yeah, that's Steve's high score as well. Right, I'm going to log this. You all saw it. You all saw it. Mine is 157. I will take that. Worth mentioning that this game has some fantastic music coding behind it, which is really very, very impressive indeed. Vinicity has done some incredible work on making tools, code-based, language-based tools in FUZE that allow for the creation of music, even if you don't have much musical knowledge, by just changing values and whatnot. And this uses his own custom music, which actually changes when you get to different energy levels. So really, really cool music integration with the game code there. Something we'd love to see more of, and hopefully these tools will facilitate such a thing. Let's see if I can just get my camera a bit more reasonably placed there. He was live in front of us, yes indeed. You all saw it here. Hiya Devious, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend so far. Just give it a few more minutes, let some more people roll in, and we can start downloading and playing some games. Okay, I think we've got a someone just submitted past the deadline. Not a problem. We can get that approved. Is that on the Discord list? If not, Kat, would you be able to send it to me or edit the list to get that in there? Oh, it is in there. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Fantastic. Been okay, I guess. Oh, well, I hope it picks up a little bit for you. But sometimes just okay is nice, actually. It depends, obviously, on what other things you've got going on. I've been not very well myself lately, as I'm sure you may be aware. I think it was posted about on the forums. But I had COVID a few weeks ago, and then that then caused a lot of issues with my tummy. And it all just rolled on, and I was a bit of a mess for a little bit, but certainly feeling a bit more back to normal now. But I still have a bit of a cough, so I apologise if you are going to get some coughing going on, some top tier coughs, hopefully. Okay, a few more minutes, and we will jump in to the first one. If you are here, please remember to gently tap the mouse whilst the cursor is hovering over the like button. You don't need to smash it, contrary to popular opinion. You can press it like you would any other icon, and it will actually register the same amount of like that it would if you were to overexert yourself, as many people recommend. So keep your fingers in good health. and hit the like button at a normal sort of velocity to something that's comfortable for you. But do press it. Oh dear. Good, nice, already smashed it. Absolute legends, the lot of you. Everyone here is a legend. And sadly that does not extend to people who arrive after this point, so you all know who you are? Okay, right. Let a couple more people in before we get started. Don't want to get started to it. And now look at that. Look at all those. Now the likes just start coming in, and you say to yourself, it doesn't make the difference, you know? When creators say, please hit the like button, it really helps so much, you don't then go and do it 9 times out of 10. But something about what I said made a few people press it, and that's inspirational to me. And you can't take that back. That is a permanent like. I think you probably can, so don't. Okay, I have rambled enough. You touched the like button, I hope, at a perfectly acceptable amount of pounds per square inch muscular force. You didn't strain yourself. Okay. 5 minutes until 7 o'clock. Let's get started. I am impatient. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a new FUZE Game Jam. It's very exciting to be here, as always. If it's not something that you're familiar with, let me tell you a little bit about it. Let me fill you in if you're uninformed. For the uninformed, Game Jam events are events in which a community goes and makes a bunch of games around a theme. And this tends to be the case for Game Jams across the board, but at FUZE, they have to be made using the FUZE for Nintendo Switch application, which I'm sure you know about, otherwise why would you be watching this? But I mean, if you didn't, then great, and it's great to see you, and thanks for coming. So this one has the theme health. Usually our themes are just a single word, something like jump, or fly, or light, or health, or cook. Lots of different themes that we've had so far. Not always just a single word, but that tends to be how it is. And this one is no different. So usually we get a bunch of really cool, different interpretations of the theme. And I'm expecting this one to be exactly the same. And we'll probably get some really amazing creative stuff, as is always the case with our community. It's a really cool place to be. So if you haven't already checked out FUZE Arena, go to fuzearena.com. That is our FUZE forums where you can be kept abreast, kept up to date with all the latest goings on in the FUZE community, whether that's Game Jam events or little community challenges like the Guess the Game challenge that we had very recently, which was a lot of fun, and it's kind of an ongoing thing. And you can find us over at Twitter as well, and all the other stuff. You know it. It's the same for everybody. It's no different. We're everywhere. Come and find us. Press the like buttons. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the Game Jam, and it's lovely to have you here. Let's get started. Let's download a program, shall we? Now, if you're not aware of how to download a program, then follow the steps I will show you now. First of all, I'm going to take this game code and I'm going to put it here on the screen like this. You should see a little game code beginning with 7E appear on the screen. That is going to be the game code of the game that we're playing currently. And to download it, all we have to do is the following. If we go to Programs, and we want to be in this My Projects section. So if you're not here, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but you want to be in this section here, My Projects. Press the R button to get to that. Then when you're in here, you can press the Y button, and we can enter that game code and download the game. So let's get that downloaded. 7E53MND5B. Oh no, I've given that one right. 7E553. It's 2 5s. There we go. And then you press the plus button and we have the game code downloaded. And then it's just a case of running the program like you would any other FUZE project. Now, this one, I'm very excited about, actually. In fact, actually, the next two, the first and second one's very excited about. There are a couple of FUZE users in the community who are much younger than the average people who make stuff for the game jams, and it's a truly awesome thing. And usually it's a brother and a sister known as Isaac and Ffion, and they usually collaborate on a game, and we showcase it on the stream here. But this time there's separate submissions from the brother and the sister, from Isaac and Theon. So we're going to do Theon's first, and then we'll go to Isaac's, and then we'll go to the father of this trio, Richard, and we'll get those 3 done first. I think it's really cool, Ffion, that you've decided to make something for this game jam, and well done. No matter what it looks like, I'm just going to say well done right now. You are the best. You are awesome for doing this. So let's have a look. A quick sip of water before we begin. Let's get some hype in the chat for Fion's first submission to FUZE. Age 9. How cool is that? Making games. Super cool. Right. Let's read the description, because usually there's some important stuff. This is called Cook by Ffion. You have 30 seconds to put as many healthy things in the bowl as you can. Brilliant. I was hoping we would get a healthy eating theme, interpretation of this theme, because it's something I like to think about. You get 1 point for each healthy thing you put in, and you lose a point for each unhealthy thing. Move with the left stick, pick up the food with A, put down the food with A near the bowl. You can only carry 1 piece of food at a time. Okay, so that's a pretty nice and clear set of rules. I think we're not going to be confused on what to do here. We've got to get healthy food. And healthy eating is something I am concerned about lately. I'm trying to eat very healthily myself, so hopefully I'll do well. Let's see if I can put up a good showing here. Pardon me. Sorry. Like I said, still recovering a little bit, so a bit of a cough. Okay, this is Cook by Ffion. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. We've already got something awesome, which is a title screen. It's always a nice touch, and this is especially cool because it's custom drawn by Ffion, I think. I know that Ffion likes to do drawings in the image editor, so I'm sure that they've been doing all the graphics. Super cool. Let's press the A button to start. Oh, very cool. Look, okay, so we've got the left stick. Here's our bowl, and there's some food on the counter up there. We can move around. This is already fantastic. Look at this. I love the placement of everything in the background. We've got a sink up here. I am running out of time though, so let's grab that apple. Put it in the bowl. Carrot, that'll do. We'll have one of those. Banana, quick. There's another apple there. That looks like a lettuce. We'll take a lettuce. Take a carrot. We got 5 points. Oh, and it goes back to the title screen. Mwah, fantastic. Look at that for some quality coding right there. Ffion, amazing already. That is fantastic. You've got a title screen, perfectly working game. Looks great. It ends properly, goes back to the start. Beautiful work. Let's see if we can get a bit better this time. So I'm just going to rapidly take as much as I can from this pile until we get something unhealthy. Then I'll switch. But it's being kind to us. We've got apple. We got carrot. There's chocolate there. Let's go to the nearest apple. Ooh, that one is just giving us apple after apple. Banana. I'm noticing that the apples are huge compared to the bananas. And this apple, if it was really this big, would feed a lot of people for a long time. So now we've only got unhealthy foods left on the counter, and so we won't take anything. 14 points. And we've got a bowl full of just apples, carrots, and bananas. Hopefully they wouldn't give you that at a restaurant, or especially if the bananas were unpeeled, as they were here. But that is brilliant. We've got a proper game over condition, music. It's fantastic. Fully working little game. Hey, Devious, yeah. Or maybe the other things are really small. That's also a possibility. Perhaps the apples were regular size, but bananas were just tiny, tiny little bananas, and you have to eat them like cereal, like a bowl of bananas. You pour some milk in, and you just eat them. I don't know if that would be everyone's favorite cereal. So I'll take a score of 14 as the music comes to an end there, and I would like to extend a huge round of applause, please, for Ffion for her first submission on her own to a game jam. I'm sure that you've been learning a lot there from your brother and your dad, and you've done an incredible job. So well done. Absolutely awesome. A mega round of applause for you. keep going. I would love to see some more submissions from you in the future. And I'm sure I speak for everybody when I say that. We'd all love to see that. So well done and congratulations. Thank you for submitting. Super, super cool. Okay, so if it's your first game jam, that's pretty much the theme of how things go. It's going to be a lot of this, so hopefully you enjoyed that. Let's look at the rest of the games. We'll go on to Isaac's game. I'm just going to get the download code in here. Copy and paste that to there. Okay. All right. So new download code in the description. Press the Y button in programs and let's get it downloaded. NL6 VWM NDXR. Ooh, project not found. Why is that? Actually, I'm just going to do something here because I know that there is a name conflict. I'm just going to call this Health F because I think that Isaac's game has the same name and it will conflict with the file name. So I've just renamed that one. Let's try that again. So NL6 WV. I think I did VW. WV MNDXR. It's like a game in and of itself. Entering these codes. Here we go. Brilliant. Oh, hi, Venicity. I didn't see you in the chat there. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How is everybody? Yes. Everyone, you should let Venicity know how you've been. Great to have a new game jam. It is indeed. Yes, this one was a little bit delayed. As I've mentioned, health issues and complications, which, yes, did inform the choice of theme. I'm not going to lie. It's been something on my mind lately, so decided to go with that. I hope everyone's doing okay in the chat there. Okay. This one is by Isaac, now age 11. And it's just called Health. Horrible parasites are attempting to enter the heart. You must shoot them. Okay, that sounds like a very delicate procedure, I must say. So the left stick moves. Z are fires. Known bugs. Flies, crickets, millipedes, ladybirds, and moths. Unknown bugs, question mark, I don't know. Don't look at me for them. That's good. I like it. Yeah. Here's all the unknown bugs. Well, I don't know. Who are you asking? What are you asking me for? They're unknown. Oh dear. So left stick to move. ZR will shoot, and we've got to prevent these parasites from getting any further. Should we see what we have in store? Let me see what you have in store, Isaac. Here we go. Lovely. Got a title screen. Whoa, that's really illuminating my face. That is a very bisque screen, and I am bathing in that bisque glow. Handsomely, I might add. Okay, that's bringing out my eyes, bringing out all the bisqueness inherent in my face. Okay, what am I talking about? Health by Isaac age 11. The bisque is affecting my ability to speak. Press A to start. Oh, look. What do we have to avoid these? Oh no, we can fire. Wow, it's a proper little shoot 'em up. Now that is quite loud game audio, so I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. Like that. You killed 25 viruses, press A to try again. Okay, let's do this again, but now I know I can shoot. I think, is that... Oh, it's tense. It's really, really nicely done, Isaac. This is a great little shoot 'em up. You've got tons of sprites. You've got collision. You've got generation of bullets. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. We're just mopping them up. These parasites don't stand a chance against my super laser heart. This thing has been equipped with more than a pacemaker, let me tell you that. Okay. Fantastic sound effects, though. I'll take 157. Okay, I got 157 before on Planet Protector. We'll see if I can get exactly 157 on as many games as we possibly can, no matter what their scoring system is. That's what we'll aim for. Fantastic stuff. And we've got a complete game loop which resets everything beautifully. Fantastic. And we get the score there displayed. Brilliant stuff. That is quite loud. So I'm just tempted to see. We've got lots of these different places. I think it'd be quite difficult to change the volume there for them. So I think we'll go down a little bit. Devious, you got 757. I'm amazed. Okay, that you must have been playing for that entire time. Okay, let's see if we can get something. Some multiple of 157. Which would be what? 314? 314 or 4, 6. I can't do maths and do this at the same time. I'll tell you that now. I love the sound effects. Isaac, I'm intrigued to know if you're doing audio here, or if this is a sound that you've made using Play Note. Ah, looked away from the screen. Never look away from the screen. Stick to the top or bottom edges. Oh, I see. Well, you figured it out already. Isaac, maybe a hint there on how to make the game even harder. Actually, I've just noticed, Isaac, that you've used the background, or a very similar background, I should say, very similar background to the one that we're using for the stream overlay. So it looks like it's kind of all part of the same thing. Maybe you did that on purpose. Very, very, very good stuff. It looks really good. Isaac, this is fantastic. You are getting closer and closer to just making full-on complete games, and thank you so much for always submitting to the game jams. It really means a lot to us. It means a great deal to me to be able to play them, and well done. It's fantastic. Now, is that Parasite? Is that one of your images, or has that been loaded as well? I can never tell these days. A little sip of water there. Excellent stuff. It's thirsty work defending a disembodied heart flying through the vastness of space, defending it from flying space parasites. It's very thirsty work indeed, as I'm sure you all are aware. Isaac, fantastic stuff. Absolutely amazing. Can we get a massive round of applause, please, for the wonderful Isaac, the lad himself. Absolutely brilliant stuff. We need to come up with the title for the two of you. Leave it with me. I'll try and throw a few ideas around, but you guys are awesome members of the community, and we just love receiving your submissions. So thank you very, very much for taking the time in your weekend to do this. It's super cool. And awesome games, great ideas, brilliant use of the theme, just massive round of applause, 10 out of 10 all around. Couldn't ask for any more than that. Just brilliant. Isaac and Ffion, you are the best. Let's move on to the daddy man himself, Mr. Richard, progenitor of the Isaac and Ffion submissions, perhaps. Where am I going? Download code. Here we go. Let's get the next one. Oh yeah, I really liked the title of this one. Intrigued me, but mainly because of a TV show I like to watch. Okay, let's get this one downloaded. It is NMH L3 MND 5M, and that's that. The FUZE Adventurers, perhaps. Something along those lines. Okay, let's take a look at this one. We have Diagnosis by Richard. For Gamejam 16, Health. People enter from the left and pass through the Diagnosomatic. As they pass through, you'll be able to see where their ailment is. When they come out the other side, you'll need to cure them by targeting the ailment. Aim with gyro controls. Using the right Joy-Con, and ZR applies the treatment. Recalibrate the gyro by pointing at the middle of the treatment area and press Y. Cure as many people as you can in 1 minute. Pardon me. Gyro controls seem to randomly go wrong sometimes. Yes, this can be true. If that happens, then change the gyro variable in the to false to use the boring old left stick instead. Okay, we will try we will try the motion controls because it is the intended mechanic, but we'll see what it goes like. I take it it's this gyro variable here. We'll just do false here if it's a little bit difficult. But difficulty is not a problem. Okay, you all saw when I put a Joy-Con in my sock to play FUZE Fit Adventure 2. And so you know what I'm capable of. Alright, let's see what we get. So it's ZR to apply the treatment. This is Diagnose by the brilliant Richard. There's the Diagnose-O-Matic. It's like a Wallace and Gromit sort of creation. And again, with the bisque, love it. Look at that illumination. Excellent. Let's begin. Okay. Yeah, that is tricky. Oh, okay, it's right there. Richard, this is fantastic, mate. If only this was like the professional medical world. Oh, you've got a problem there right in the middle of your chest. It appears that all these guys have got a very similar issue, which is a red circle that appears and disappears. Oh, this is brilliant. Right on the waist there. On the... Oh, no. Oh, no, I didn't see him. Okay, you gotta pick. Whoa. That is such a fantastic idea. Richard. Genius, mate. Just genius, I must say. I am somewhat bowled over by how cool that idea is, mate. And I'm intrigued to know how you're doing the Diagnose-O-Matic part. I can imagine a couple of things that you could be doing with layering to make, but you could also be doing some masking and some blend mode stuff there. That'll be quite intriguing too. I do wonder how you're doing that. I'll have to take a look at the code at some point and cheat. What a fantastic idea. And a great use of motion controls. And just unbelievably top notch. Let's try that again, eh? That is just so cool, man. What a cool little idea. Diagnose-O-Matic. Okay. I've got such a strange arc of movement here for the it's like a I don't want to move my hand too much. Okay, so I'm just going to keep an eye on the diagnosis machine to make sure that we can... I don't know why I'm holding it really close to my chest here. I'm sort of using my body to not move it too fast. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, I didn't... Okay, lucky guess. And again. Problem in the arm, sir? Okay. Okay. I've lost it. If you take your eyes off the Diagnose-O-Matic, you are not in good shape. Not quite as good. Not quite as good. I want to get 20. Let's have one more. I don't think it's going to be possible to get 157 in this. But we could get... Well, there's no even... nothing divides into 157. Right? How do you determine... What could we do there? 57? No? There we go. Devious got 20. Very nice work. Let's see if we can... It all starts kicking off. No. Yeah. Okay. I've messed up. Let's just cure everything. One more go. Okay, that was shameful. This is now the go that represents my overall attempts. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit differently calibrated now, so perhaps this will lead to more diagnoses being made. I wonder how forgiving the radius is. Like, it seems fairly forgiving. 15.7 rounds to 16. Oh, Ben. Ben, I didn't see the... Right, okay, all right. This is now the last go, and therefore, as such, represents the entirety of the summation of all attempts. Here we go. Yeah, we'll go for 16, eh? We'll try 16. But let's not just start looking elsewhere now, okay? We're gonna, like this. See what I'm doing now? This is bad. Don't do this. Oh, you are kidding me, Richard. Okay. Actually, hey, I may have just realised a bit of a trick. Although the stream is running really nicely. I was going to say I could use the stream delay to take a look at... to refresh my memory on where the diagnosis is. I love that the Diagnosomatic just represents a place and no specificity of what it could be. There's something wrong here, but who knows what? Okay. Zap. Fixed. 12. Okay. All right. Well, that. Well, I'm not very good at that. Yeah. Richard, that is an absolutely awesome game idea, executed brilliantly. Just I can't fault that day. Not that we ever do fault it. Just it's exceptionally cool. Such an original and cool idea. Okay, that's just, yeah. You should be very happy with that indeed. And the three of you have made up an awesome start to the game jam there. So thank you so much to you three for submitting and for doing this. It really makes it just really makes our day. So thank you very much. We get a huge round of applause for Richard and the ingenious invention of the Diagnosomatic, a machine that I'm sure we will see in the very near future in most hospitals. Absolutely stupendous, brilliant, excellent. Now, I'm just going to take a 30-second break. I hope you don't mind. I just need to grab something. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, I am indeed back, as I said I would be, fulfilling the prophecy. Can somebody make a Joy-Con drift simulator? I already have drift, but it'd still be cool to see. It's very easy to make a something which shows you the exact position of your Joy-Cons. If you simply, in a loop, print the values of the controls, so read the controls, store it in a variable, print c.lx, c.ly, or whatever you've called your controls variable. If it's the letter C, it would be c.lx, c.ly. And for the right stick, you can print those right stick values, c.rx, ry, and then you can see a very high resolution, not high resolution, a very precise number to represent the behavior of those sticks, so you can get a good idea of exactly what's going on. But yeah. You can also use the switch calibrate feature as well to take a look at exactly what your Joy-Cons are doing. Okay, so intermission music over. Let's move on to the next game. We have one by Andy G85, a FUZE legend, The Egg, the Primordial. Humpty Dumpty himself. Okay, let's get the download code up here. Devious high res is a good enough term. Yeah, I tend to use a lot of cross context terms. You know, but I mean, you get exactly what I mean. You know, I guess it's not technically right because resolution applies. Well, it's enough, isn't it? It applies enough. It applies enough. I like using that term in other contexts. Okay, so here's the new game code. Andy G, the Eggman, the Walrus. Let's download this program. We have a C. We've got a G and a Z. 7.3. We've got MNDXH. Like so. Oh, we can try that again. X. Oh, not X. It's a C. There we go. CGZ. Here we go. Downloaded. This is called Random Shufflepillar. Very intriguing name, I must say. Random Shufflepillar by Andy J85 for FUZE Gamejam 16. Let's see what this brings. No instructions to speak of, so it's going to be a press run and hope for the best, Dave, sort of situation. Let's see. Maybe we get some instructions in the game. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic title screen there. Just making sure we've got some game audio there to speak of. Great. Random Shufflepillar. Look at that. Such a simple and effective little title screen. I love it. Let's press A. See what we've got. Ah, yes. Random Shufflepillar. On Planet Shuffle, you never know which season is coming next. The plucky Shufflepillar has evolved to survive this, but his health is always at risk. Use the D-pad to change form to greet the season. Don't get caught in the wrong season. Cool. So we've got life cycle stuff here with some biology involved, some entomology. I should be precise there in the terms. We've got a caterpillar life cycle stuff going on here, and we have to adapt to the correct season. What a cool idea! Oh, the seasons just fly past, and we have to look at that. Look. Ah, so when we're not in the right form, the health is just dropping. Look at that. Uh-oh. Oh. We have to remember which one it is. That is a brilliantly done. Look at that. Look at that game over screen. Excellent concept. Seriously excellent concept. Andy, that is fantastic. What a brilliant idea. The creativity in this community. I say it every time, but it's just ridiculous, to be honest. Let's try again. So let's try and remember. We've got... So summer is down, because we need to sleep. Downtime. Autumn left. How do I remember that? Winter is up. So spring is... Down. Okay, winter is up. No, left. Okay. No, spring is caterpillar, yeah. Winter is up. Autumn is left. Spring is right. Here we go. Summer is down. Autumn. Here we go. We are in the runnings now. What a great concept. Really love how you've tied it in. No! Really love how you tied the theme into this. Because this could be totally appropriate for this theme and totally appropriate for some other themes as well. So it's a great idea. Really versatile idea. This is great. This is really my kind of little game to play. This is. Dun, 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 dun. I like this song. Dun, dun. Oh, it's one of those that's going to make my eyes go funny when I look away. I can feel it coming along now. I haven't looked away from the screen in a while. Oh, it gets faster. It gets faster. Nope. I wonder if that also increases the rate at which our health drops. I could just play this. Speed up again. Oh, it's getting faster now. I felt that one. Nice. We've had quite forgiving autumn-spring combinations here. Okay, a winter now. And a summer. And a spring. And an autumn. Why not? Throw a summer back in the mix. Sure. Hit me with winter. Doesn't matter. I'm ready. Spring. I'm ready. Flying into autumn. This is great. This is great fun. It's addictive already. I mean... Nope. Autumn is that one. That's down. There we go. Oh, I wonder how much faster it can get. Nope. Here we go. Oh, it's brilliant. It's so playable, dude. Simple mechanics, well executed. It's just where it's at. Ooh. It's always the case, though, that no matter how simple or, you know, beautifully simple the game looks, there's always so much behind the scenes that you don't tend to think about, you know? Just the movement of these scenes and and how they are choosing for the next one to come by and linking them together beautifully. It's just very polished. Nope. Down. Up. Okay, I might be in some sort of a trance state now. I feel like I am becoming the caterpillar. Perhaps we keep going, it gets even faster, and then I will turn into some sort of cocoon. And then a beautiful butterfly will emerge, and I'll fly out the window. Okay. My brain is starting to melt, I think. This poor creature has been through enough life cycles for any caterpillar, I think, at this point. How much faster does it go? I feel like I could handle a bit faster. I've got a bit of a dilemma, like when... I want to look at the chat. Quickly. Okay. No. No. Okay, that was close. Don't look at the chat ever again. So I hope you're all ready to just watch this for the next 2 hours. Because it looks like that's what it's going to be. I want to know. I mean, this is definitely a high score challenge. Maybe with even faster speed. Have we reached the max speed? Now he has become Caterpillar. It doesn't get any faster. Never thought Dave would be this good. I'll take that to the bank, Andy. I really will. Right, so in the interest of my poor caterpillar friend here, I am going to voluntarily lose at a particular multiple of 157. So can somebody please tell me what the nearest multiple of 157 is to the current score that I have? And I will aim for that. And, you know, it's going to have to be that. And if we've gone past it, well, you know, I can't do anything about that, really. I would search myself, but you see, I am predisposed. 47. Oh, never mind. I looked at the answer and it got me. But we got a meme number anyway, so I guess people will be happy with that. So okay. I'll take that score to the bank. Can I submit to set some of my sound assets to be added in the FUZE media section? I have a few good ones that I'd use to some game. They're even part of a game I work on in the Unreal Engine. Send us an email, super dupe. Send us an email to contact@fuse.co.uk. And you can send over anything that you like for us to look at. And that's probably the best way to start that sort of a conversation with us. It's something that we've talked about this with a few users, and there are some things in the pipeline happening. So for sure, you can send us an email, and I look forward to hearing from you. Huge round of applause to Andy G85. Can we all flap our wings together, our delicate butterfly wings, and give this guy a huge congratulations for such a brilliant little game. That is such an exceptionally nice submission, Andy. Totally packaged, and it's got everything. Artistic integrity, cool idea, original, it's addictive, it's very nice to look at, it's very friendly, it's just absolutely awesome, dude. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. Well done. Thank you very much for taking the time and for such a great submission. Andy, I tell you what, a bit dark in here, isn't it? Let's get some light on. And because we've got those nice RGBs in the background there, but it's not really shining on I could turn these ones on, but then might not be bright enough. We'll run with that. No, Andy, I'm just telling you exactly the correct thoughts, mate. Yes, I'm nice, but I'm also objectively right. So you can take that one. No, well done. Serious. In all seriousness, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I thought it was super fun. Okay. Let's go on to the next game. Such a fantastic series of games so far, I must say. Standard is extremely high. Let's take this one. Ooh. Okay, can we get some Venicity hype in the chat, if you please? And here comes the game code. Are you ready? Okay, let's get this downloaded. 5ND L7M ND5C. Nice, nice Venicity hype. Venicity presents Attack of the Allergic Arachnid. So it's a spider that we're concerned with here. Spider health is not something that is visible enough, okay, these days. They have it rough, okay? Spiders, they don't get enough concern for their health and their well-being. We just throw them out into the cold without so much as a cup of tea. Okay, it's always sad. Cat always makes me throw spiders out into the cold, and I'm always really sad about it because I feel really bad for them and I want to tuck them in with 8 little warm socks. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of spiders personally, but I like them. I think you realise that they're scared of you and they're so small. I feel bad for them. So hopefully we don't have to injure this spider in any way. I will do my utmost to protect this allergic arachnid. I cheated a little bit with the music. Oh, Vanessa, that's a shame when we can't play it then. God, and I was looking forward to it as well. Well, moving on. No. Cheated a little bit with the music. It was composed before the game jam started. So they've got... Venicity's got, again, as we showed a little bit in the intro 15 minutes there, they've got their own music that they have created with the music tools that they created in FUZE. So a cool display of what it can do. Oh yeah, Gamejam. You misspelled Gamejam. Before the Gamejam started. Mea culpa. So the music is a song called Cometer or Cometer by Venicity using the Tisnadam music tools, which you can download from FUZE Arena. Well, download just from the server, but you can find them on FUZE Arena. And thanks here to Gothon, the FUZE alchemist, for the Cube Bezier code. Ooh, cool. Some interesting things going on, some interesting maths things. All right, that's enough hyping of this. Let's play it. Attack of the Allergic Arachnid. Oh, look at that movement. Then, is that just four letters? Mirrored. It looks like some letters. That's very interesting. Shoot the moths before they can get close enough to attack you with pollen. Shoot with A, pick up hearts with B. Okay, we've got our health in there. Gamejam. You like Gamejam better than Gamejam, Steve? Maybe. I think it should become another FUZE meme. Okay, let's see what we can do there. So we've got to shoot the moths, because moths are the enemy of all living things. Even though, actually, I like moths a lot as well. I think they're very cute. And I think we're quite mean to moths. So hopefully it won't be too gratuitous, this moth destruction. What am I doing? Let's play it. Whoa! Look at that thing. Look at it move. Oh my word. Oh, there's some lovely things going on here with the visuals. You're creating a load of lines there that are doing some interesting stuff when the moths shoot. You know what that reminds me of? There's a game that has some sort of... Oh, we have to pick up the hearts manually with B. Okay, right, we're taking some hits here. So let's... these moths just depositing all this weird silk on us. I don't want to get covered in moth silk. Okay, we've got our own spider silk. And the spider is so cute. Look at his nonplussed expression. He even blinks. Vin. It's so cool. This is enchanting. Okay, absolutely enchanting. Fantastic. I've never seen anything like it, dude. That is one of the most personality-filled little animations. Unbelievably good. It gives me Whiteout vibes, you know? I can see the progression of your creation of sort of complex, custom sprites. And you can see that here. You can see Whiteout here. This is exceptional. Fully. Well done. Look at that beautiful sin and cos movement on the legs. It's amazing what you can do with triangles and circles. Well, triangles by extension. Just so simple and so brilliant. So enchanting to look at. And, you know, Arachnid health. It's what you've got to bear in mind. I mean, you know, every single time you're looking at a spider and you think, oh no, there's a spider in the room and oh, I've got to get rid of it or something. That poor thing has probably fought for years for that little tiny corner of your house. Probably built up a nice web, you know, and they're doing something like this, fighting off moths on a day-to-day basis, all silently. They don't ask for any recognition, okay, eating all the flies and stuff in the house you don't want, and yet they just diligently carry on, okay? Here's for spiders. Let's hear it for spiders. And Venicity, I suppose, as well, okay? Can we get a huge round of applause for Venicity, please? And spiders, because they're great, and we should celebrate them and protect them so they don't have to protect themselves like this. It depends on the spider, okay? If it's a really poisonous one, maybe not. Maybe all this doesn't apply. Vib Ribbon. Oh, that wasn't what I was thinking of. The lines reminded me of, you know the game, Steve, you'll know. I mean, you'll probably all know, but there's a game called Qix, Qix. I was playing it recently. And there's a beautiful animation on these lines that fly around the screen and shrink and grow. And it's sort of similar to that. It gives me those vibes, and they bounce off things and stuff. Vin, that is beautiful. It really is a beautiful project. Artistically, just absolutely lovely. Yeah, Qix. It's got awesome sound design. That game has got some of the best sounds. Just beautiful, crunchy sounds. Qix, I love it. I need a FUZE version. Totally right, Steve, that is. We really do. Having trouble getting an image to appear as an angle, kind of like Mario Kart on the SNES. Draw quad might be what you're looking at. Take a look at the command draw quad, super dupe. If you look it up on FUZE Arena, there's a few threads about draw quad as well. Right, let's have one more go. I want to see if I can get a decent-ish score. Okay, I want to try and get 157. So let's see what we can do. Oh, no. They are leaving their silk. We need to... I've got to not let them get above me, really. But maybe some sort of technique like this. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Use one of those 8 legs to grab those hearts. And very chilled out music as well. With lovely... I really love the percussion that you've got in this one, Vinicity. I love me some subtle little hi-hats. Okay, we're doing alright. As soon as we get to 157, we are complete. Definitely one for the high score challenge, Vinicity. I'm sure you're already thinking along those lines, but... Okay, we need to... Oh, no! We went past 1.5... Okay, I'll take 160 and I'll round it down. I'll round it down to 157. How about that? Can't say fairer than that. Hello, Toxic Bunny. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing okay and you've had a nice weekend so far. Okay. Huge round of applause. That was absolutely fantastic. Let's take a look at the next game. Thank you, Vinicity, as always, for taking the time to make something awesome and to submit. Huge appreciation, as always. Okay, let's move on to Ben 2.0. Wait a second. There we go. Put the download code in there. Here it is. And let's get it downloaded. We've got NZ EDD MND5K. This is... Oh, look at that. A moth just appeared right here. And I've got a spider over there in a very convenient little zone. Might be able to see him. Should we take a look at my resident... This is the resident spider of this room. I left him because it's a very impressive... Where is it? There, you see? Look at that, look. He's built a little web from these drawers over there to the guitar case, and it's just so impressive. I don't have the heart to get rid of it. And, you know, if I spent days on end building a house of cards, I'd be a bit annoyed if someone dusted it away. Although, you know, it's out of the way. If it was, like, right in the middle of the room, I'd probably have to get rid of it, but you're okay. That spider is waffle food. I don't know, Steve, actually. I think Waffle's a bit too scared. The few times that we've tried to sick Waffle on a spider, he's just failed miserably and not really known what to... Most cats will just immediately vanquish us by no thinking at all, just done. But Waffle just will not... He won't go anywhere near. It's very sweet. Probably more scared. More scared. In fact, actually, Waffle's there as well, look. In this... Waffle's in his box. Look, there you go. He's... He recently has taken to this box instead, and now doesn't use the box that we specifically got for a cat next to that. So instead, it's this one, isn't it, Waffle? He's looking angrily. Yes, we are talking about you, Waffle. Yeah, there you go. Oh, in his little box. Okay. Watch out, Dave's harvesting spiders. Yeah, we should give the spider a name. If anyone's got a good idea for a name for the spider, I will be all ears or all eyes. As I don't know if spiders have got ears or if they sort of pick up vibrations through the limbs. I'd imagine it's something like that. But I can't use the name Arachnos because there is a famous spider at my friend's house that has been occupying this space for ages. for a long, long time, like a year. And we called him Arachnos. And he had another spider nearby who was like guarding the gate of Arachnos. So we called that one the gatekeeper of Arachnos and the main spider Arachnos. But then the gatekeeper became the usurper, and the gatekeeper decided to fight the main Arachnos, and there was a whole battle, and the usurper won, and now the usurper has taken the title of Arachnos. So there you go. There's a little spider-based story for you from my personal life. Okay, right. We have moved well and truly off. Let's move it back on, Dave. Arania, that's nice. Arania, yeah. We'll go with that, Daddy JDM. Okay, Arania. It's quite a sweet name. All right, yeah, it suits them. Okay, here we go. Let's move on to the game. Sorry, Ben 2.0. Okay, I know you had to put up with a lot of just waffle there. Ha ha ha. But here we go. We're going to get on with Dave Jr. That's not bad. Okay, we're going to get on with this game. This is Health Holder by Ben 2.0. Let's have a read. People are losing their souls due to an unnatural force. Okay, that sounds intense. You've been tasked to visit the grave and retake the health from the evil spirits. Okay. Give the health back to the people by walking near the statue in the middle and depositing health. Every 5 waves there's a boss for you to fight. Be smart about what health to save and what health to give back to the statue. Use the D-pad to move your wizard. Press A to use slash and steal health, and then press B near the statue to deposit souls. Interesting concept. Let's see what this looks like. Health Holder by Ben 2.0. I love that title screen. That's just lovely. It's very much my kind of thing. I love a moody blue and grey sky. Awesome. That is really nice, Ben. I love it. Okay. Look at this. We've got a whole little place. How do I... Oh, okay. They're getting smaller. Ah. Okay. They're getting smaller. And then eventually they go and we can deposit health. Ah, but we're using our own health to do that. So we've got to balance. When we take a hit, yes, we lose health. So we've got to keep an amount for ourselves and then stockpile the rest. I love it. What a cool mechanic. But your score, I guess, is... Uh-oh, I deposited too much. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to get some dash dancing on the go here. Pro strats here. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, we've got a good stock of health now. Let's get this deposited a bit. We'll do it in units. We'll keep ourselves 20 health, just in case. Uh-oh, okay. Let's kite them a little bit, get them kited, and then the old dash dance back and forwards. Oh, okay. And again, get them kited around, and then the old one of these. Look at that, techers. Really nice. I mean, I love games like this that have just got an immediately intuitive little mechanic that's simple. Whoa, okay, that is a big zombie or a big evil spirit. Okay, I hope we can deal with that. Uh-oh. I imagine that thing deals much more damage. That's going to take some doing. It's going to take some slashing, and the obstacles in this level are good as well. They provide a little bit of... Now, he might not be able to actually get to us in time. So this looks like we can just sort of abuse the size here a little bit. As long as we're timing the presses correctly. I do like me a Souls game. Ben, you said what was on my mind here. Okay, if you want a... if you want me to smile at a submission, these sorts of themes are always going to work. Oh, no. I'd like to keep all that health. Look at that. Let's deposit a ton of health. We don't need to keep any for ourselves. Okay, that's fast. They're fast, but we're faster as well. So the same rule applies. We can... I think that going down is a little bit less forgiving on the collision, so we'll go left and right, or we'll try to. Oh, no. You got to time that nicely. You can't just mash the button. Okay. And again, look at I love the animations that you've done on these. Actually, are these your own assets? It's just occurring to me that I don't recognize these at all. And I don't recognize the animations, and they're so beautifully done. These are your own assets, aren't they? If they're not, then I apologize to the artist whose they are. But exceptionally, I mean, they're totally in-fitting. I know that this, that this wizard character is one of the FUZE assets, but if you have made those ones, they're so in keeping. But if not, and they're FUZE ones, then just very, very well selected. I love the selection of stuff that you've got here. I wonder how hard this game gets. I want this level to be absolutely filled with zombies. Okay. Deposit some health. Let's get it up to 400. Okay, and they are all coming, aren't they, now? Is that more than before? It looks like a similar number. Oh. Ooh. They are encroaching. Oh. Oh no, I got trapped on a gravestone. Good thing I had a bit of health with me. Okay, right, got a bit more health. They're FUZE assets, are they then? Ah, okay. Okay, I don't recognize them. I should... okay, here's the next boss wave. Okay. Kite them around a bit. And begin the process. Kite them around a bit. And begin. Chop, chop, chop. Ooh, okay. Oh, taking hits here. Once you get a really precise rhythm on the... I really like things like this in games where it doesn't like... So for the slashes, you can't just mash it to get to keep attacking. You have to press it at a particular rhythm. And if you get it wrong, then you miss the attack. And so the alternative is to buffer, what's known as a buffer, to sort of add the next one, the next press, to a stack of commands that are then, sorted through and executed. But I really like it when you have to try and time it exactly right and really get a feel for the timing of something rather than just allowing it to buffer a load of commands. Although sometimes it can be really helpful, but it feels really good to get the hang of. Because if you time it... If you get it a bit too slow, then you're not going to... Ooh, it feels like they're getting a bit faster. That's definitely more. I wonder if there's going to be one with loads of big ones. That would be scary. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, you can't be getting trapped. Oh, no, Dave. I mean, we've got some health to play with, so it's not like the end of the world here. Okay, right, let's go and put a load of health in the statue because... okay. I need to get some score built up. Eee, definitely a high score one, this is. Definitely. Ooh, co-op multiplayer, yes. Yes, that's such a good idea for this. Maybe you could have different characters with different types of attacks. Like a wizard could have like a projectile fireball sort of thing. But maybe they I'm not sure. They'd have some sort of... You need to have a downside, but some sort of balancing system with different characters for co-op, that would really be super cool. And I tell you, just knowing what the sort of games people really like to play at the workshops are, this would be very, 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 very popular indeed. Okay, we don't have very long to deposit health, so maybe we should make depositing health part of our little run here. Ooh. I would like to get to 1,000. Just run past and just put a bit of health in there. Also, Ben, I think I would really like it, and obviously this isn't me saying you have to do this, but after playing it for an extended period here, I feel like the stick would be a really nice thing to use for movement. But obviously it would have to be a little bit finicky because you've got only 4 animation directions, you know, up, down, left, and right. But we can still, I mean, we can move diagonally here, and I think it's absolutely fine. So if it's moving more left than down, then you can do the left, and if it's moving more down than right, then you can do the down. But I think just having my thumb on the stick would... my thumb is getting a bit tired here. It's aching a little bit. And I want to keep playing. But I could see people playing this for a long time, Ben. Especially if you with some more additions, this could be just an outstanding FUZE game, and certainly in the showcase gallery. I mean that applies for all the things we've seen so far, really, for the most part. But yeah, this is perfect for that. It also gives me Binding of Isaac vibes, just I think because of the nice, simple pixel art, sort of, you know, lots of enemies, almost bullet hellish, tactical. Right, now we've just got this guy left. Let's just deposit a bunch of health. Let's get to 1,000. Okay, I'll just get rid of this guy. Off you go. And let's get all that health in there. Very nice. Okay, and before they get to me, I'm going to stop right there because we spent a good amount of time playing that. That is a very addictive, enjoyable, smooth, intuitive little game. And I really thoroughly enjoyed playing that, and I'm sure lots of other people will too. Can we get a huge round of applause, please, for Ben 2.0 with such an awesome submission. Health holder. Really cool. A little sort of arena shooter style adventure. I just love it. Cool theme. Cool use of the theme. Really creative interpretation. Great use of assets. Feels great to play. What more could you want? Big round of applause. Awesomeness incarnate. And Ben 1.0 approves, which is always good. Okay, let's get the next ones here. We've got a Waldron game coming up next. Can we get some hype for Waldron here, please? Waldron hype, Waldron hype. And let's get this downloaded. It is NX RC DDN D5U. There we go. Hey, it's Frog 2. Gamejam 16. Health. I made it nice and easy so it's good for your health, honest. Happy birthday, Steve. That's always nice, isn't it, to get the happy birthday in there. In case you didn't know, it is Steve's birthday today. So huge love to Steve from everybody. We've already said happy birthday to him in a couple of places. So he doesn't need us to keep saying it, but just a quick happy birthday to Steve would be great. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. And hip hip again, and then followed again by a subsequent hooray to you. Always lovely to have you here, Steve. Okay. It's A to jump, but it's also B to spit. Not a lot of time spent, but this has some gameplay. That's all we need, Waldron. That's all I want is some gameplay. Fantastic. Well, as you know, we're just happy to get any submissions, no matter how complete. Here we go. Frog 2 by Waldron. Oh no, it's here. He's here. It's the same. Oh no. Oh, this frog, man. In case you're not aware, for those watching, I'm sure everybody is, but if you're watching, you know, after the stream's been live and you don't know about Waldron and the frog, Waldron has been making games in the FUZE Gamejam for quite a while, and the first one involved this frog that he drew, which is brilliant, as I'm sure you'll agree. And look at him in all his glory, with his patronising dance and his eyes staring into your soul there, just laughing, and he's flexing his muscles as if to say, look at me, look how strong I am, look at him. Slippery frog. Okay. I'm very excited to see what we have here. Frog 2 by the great Andy Waldron. Let's see what we have. Oh. He's become some sort of super frog. Oh. Okay. Look at that little sprite. How cool is that? Okay, that is a jump. Is there a way we can... No. Okay, we can't just jump straight up. It has to be... Can we do something with this? ZR? R? ZL? I'm not sure. It's Super Frog, though. That looks like... I love that jump animation, Waldron. Oh! Oh! Just about. Oh, look at that! What is that? Oh! We've been destroyed. Okay, let's try that again. So stylish. Yeah, for sure. That is such a wicked intro, mate, honestly. So we can shoot. Hang on. Ah, we have to go and... No. Okay. You got to shoot that to get this thing to come down. Okay, brilliant. And let's wait for that to go like this. And then do that. And then fly over here. And then let's shoot this thing as soon as it appears. Look at that, Steve. Oh, no. Okay, we should be able to make that because... No, okay. You got to be careful. You really do have to be careful. That is quite the frog jump. It really does feel like a frog jump. Hard game, but fun to play. I fell off the side. Oh, okay. We can do better. We can do better. We can leap to higher places. Get the old door down. Uh-oh. Might have been too late. Get up there, frog. Bit of that. Land on the platform. Jump. And then the platform vanishes underneath my feet. Oh, no. Okay. How do I get back up there? I can go to there and then to there. Brilliant. Okay. We don't have much life left. So, we're okay for now. Oh no, we're not okay. Yeah, we are. Whoa. Crispy frog feet. I'm going to have to run, but this is looking brilliant. And as always, Waldron, happy game jamming, everyone. Oh, nice one, Ben. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Always nice to see you, man. Be in touch. I'm sure we'll be speaking soon. Take care. Oh. No. Oh, that shooting is tight, I must say. You've got to be well on the moth there. Right, let's try that again. Now that we know exactly what we're doing. Such a brilliant little frog sprite, dude. Come on, get up there. And we jump. We land. We jump. Don't do that, though. See, I swear that... There we go, yeah. I made it up there last time. Get rid of you. Jump to there. No problem. No problem. Okay, fall off that. Good. Jump over and then quickly leap off there. And again. Okay, we've got a bit more life this time. Hopefully we can trigger this thing and get rid. Yep. Oh. Oh, he turns around. Right. No, I jumped too early. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Can we get up there? Yes, we can. Oh, he's so creative, Waldron. You do so much with just simple platforms. Honestly, you really do. It's brilliant. You get real brilliant little level design moments out of the simplest stuff. It's inspiring. It really is. Hello, Dylan. Oh, nice to see you here. Nice to see you at Gamejam. Hope that you are enjoying yourself, had a good weekend, and that your FUZE game is coming along. Or that you're enjoying your time in FUZE as well. How do we do that? Like that. That is how you do that, Dave. Oh, skills. The frog skills. Let's get this guy to come over. And then frog laser beam. Super brilliant as always, Waldron. Yep. Oh no, that was our last... Well, it wasn't our last life, but... Uh-oh. No! Maybe we reach the end. There's a chance that we reach the end. Waldron, that is absolutely fantastic. Can we get a webbed hand round of applause for Mr. Waldron? Absolutely awesome. And I'm sure I speak for everyone when I say we're happy to see that frog back in our lives. We're happy to have the frog back. Well done, dude. That was amphibiously amazing aquatic lava adventure. Seriously brilliant. Well done as always, Waldron, and thank you for taking the time as always. We hugely appreciate it. These game jams would not be the same without this incredible community. Yeah. So, that was Frog 2. Well done. Let's take a look at the next one. What have we got? We need to... Let's get... Oh, okay. Time's getting on a bit. Okay, we'll try and get through the next ones. We've got 4 left here. So, this is number 1 of 4. This one is by a... person who only has Devious / Ebrit or Ebrit. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Devious, so I apologise. I'm going to stick to Devious because I'm sure on how to pronounce that one. Let's get this one downloaded. Code is there. This is Z8M73 MNDNZ. MNDNZ. No, that's not right. 78M73 Z8M73 MND NZ. There we go. Whew, lots of letters. Unit of Me. That's a cool name. I like that. I like that name. That's a good name, actually. It's quite catchy. By Ebrit, Devious. Heavy work in progress about a plural system going on an adventure where each member uses their strengths to achieve one mission without being able to choose when they're out. The system is composed of 3 members, 2 male, 1 female, inhabiting one single body. Very interesting mechanic. There's no gameplay yet, and the switch mechanics are very crude, and the animations hardly work. But there's big plans with the game. There are big plans with the concept, like a headspace where members can interact with each other. By the way, happy birthday, Steve. Oh, very nice. Always nice to get that in there. Very, very classy move. But yeah, okay, very interesting. So this is evoking some interesting stuff here. I'm intrigued by the... Oh, wow! Oh. I might just watch that again. That was a very nice intro screen. That's really nice. Devious, that's a lovely effect you have got going on there. Really, really nice. And I know that that's a FUZE asset. It doesn't get used enough. That one doesn't actually. It's a beautiful little painting that doesn't get appreciated. Yeah, serious Awakening vibes. Let's just have that one last time because I really do love that, and I love the bit of audio that you've got. Devious, can you tell me if that's if that melody is one that you've created yourself with Play Note there? Because I don't think there's a clip that's like that. I might be wrong, but it's very specific in its harmony that you're using there. It's a very mystical sounding, mysterious sounding. What is it? Could be like a whole tone scale or something like that. Ooh. So currently we're playing as Alex. This looks really good. Just really nicely put together. Really, really well built map. Great collision done. All working. I think we're about to switch characters as well in. This is Brittany. Okay, cool. I like the design on Brittany. I like that asset. I've put way too much effort into the looks. I feel you. But sometimes that's what we really... It's what we want to do because it really helps give you that push of motivation quite early when you like the look of something. So is it this area, or can we explore further past the bounds? I think it's probably just this area. I mean, and this is Hutch. Oh, Hutch looks like a pretty cool person, actually. Good hairstyle. Very Link. This is a very, very nice start, Devious, to what I think is going to be, if you carry on with it, something quite special. For sure. We've got an inn here. It's very intriguing. It really makes me want to go into these buildings. I tell you, I'm a sucker for nice pixel art and that sort of just top down. Who doesn't love that, right? Who doesn't love that? Hutch, hope there's a Starsky too. Maybe there could be an inclusion somewhere. But it looks like, Devious, you've made a really great effort here, and I think you are well deserving of a huge round of applause, as always, just for putting this effort into to collate all these lovely assets together and get them. I mean, it's beautifully done, beautifully put together. I mean, there's a lot of variation in the tile set that you've been moving. What am I saying here? You know how it's very easy to sort of make things look overly repeated when you're doing a tile set like this, especially when you've got a big area of like the same tile, but you've interspersed it very beautifully with the different shaded tiles. It looks great, and the scale is perfect. It's actually perfect. It's displaying at a beautiful scale. And all fit in very, very much nicely into the resolution, into the screen. So it's using everything really, really nicely here. So very exciting, Devious, and I hope that you continue this, and that you can show it off to the community as well that you spoke to it about, because that would be really nice. So yeah, huge round of applause. Can we get a massive round of applause, please, for this lovely artistic presentation here, and we all, I'm sure, would love to play it when you as you add things. Keep us posted. This looks like it could be a really, really awesome project, and it is. It's crying out to be turned into a little RPG sort of thing. It really is. Maybe I'm thinking it makes me feel like, but like the kind of RPG that's unique and idiosyncratic, and you know, it has its own charm, like sort of Undertale and Earthbound, that sort of thing. I think it's pointing in that direction, at least to me anyway. Yeah, well done, dude. Absolutely brilliant. Great stuff. Let's move on to number 2 of the last 4. We have a submission by the Daddy himself, Daddy JDM. Let's get the old download code displayed here. Okay, let's get this downloaded. Such awesome submissions. Oh, Devious, look at that thumbnail. That thumbnail is absolutely top tier. I would just immediately want to play that based purely on the name of the project and the thumbnail. Very, very stylish. You've got a good eye for aesthetics, I must say. I may have said that before, but you really do. It's very impressive. And the whole left-right swap splash screen is very cool as well. You've got a really cool aesthetic going on. So, well done. Okay, let's get some hype, please, for Daddy JDM. And let's roll this submission on. Let's, I haven't downloaded it yet. Is that the right one? Yes, it is. It's got all these letters I don't recognize. NKY8X. MNDHB. Chromatic aberration definitely fits the theme. Very poetic, I must say. I see chromatic aberration. Really, really nice use of it. MNDHB. I just coughed directly into the mic there like a real pro. Okay, here we go. We've got a description, and I imagine that's going to be printed on the screen. So let's just go right ahead and run it. Okay, this is Health Bar by Daddy JDM. Health Bar. You run a health bar which sells health bars that replenish health bars. I love it. I love that. Really, that's great. Brilliantly seen. Okay, left stick to move, A to throw a health bar, B to eat a health bar, Y to resupply your health bar, and A to begin or X to quit. So we've got A to throw, left stick, B to eat, Y to resupply. Let's see if we can get this going. Oh, hi, Stefano Lissandro. I didn't notice you in the chat before. Always nice to have you here. And hello to anyone else who has entered as well. Here we go. Let's have a look. Ooh, look at this. Very, very nice. So he needs a health bar. Let's get that there. You've got a health bar for you, sir. Let's Oh, so you can proper throw them. Okay, we need to eat one. And I need to resupply. Okay. You guys can eat the ones that are already on the floor there. You've already got candy bars on the floor, okay? Eat those before you go asking for a fresh one from the vending machine. Look, there's perfectly good wrappers here on the floor. Eat this. Come on. That's it. Floor's too good for you. No, I didn't think so. Really lovely... what's the word I'm looking for? Composition. Really lovely composition of this game screen. Very, very smart use of this little 3D projection going on with that 2D asset. And I also really like this game character as well, and it doesn't get used enough. And I see you've done some nice stuff with the movement and animation. Feels really nice. So, again, really great. We need some more customers. I'm making tons of cash. Maybe we should just get loads of supply. I wonder if it's based on how much supply you actually have. Tell you what, we'll eat one. We'll just eat one for fun. Okay, I'm at full health, but we'll eat one. Let's get you chomped up. That's it. You can just spam bars onto the floor. I could do that. Ooh, that is lovely, the way that those things all settle and move like that. Yeah, because it's how much your stick value is pressed. So you can really alter. Say, let's spend loads of money here and just buy a bunch of bars and just really go to town. Oh, you can throw it in any direction. Really nice. Oh, that's a really nice mechanic. I feel like there's so much potential in these games for these game jams. Sorry, for this game jam, there's so much potential on all these. Okay, I think we're starting to now hit the point where the frames are taking a hit. I wonder how we're looping over all these. Let's let it goes to 0.00005 FPS. Probably better to limit the number of bars at a particular point. Let's eat some bars. Right, well, Oh, someone ate one. This is the ideal job, right? This is the sort of establishment I would run. Okay, you'd walk in, there'd be just chocolate bars just covering the floor. In their packaging, yeah, but you've got all of them all over the place, double deckers, Twixes all over. And you don't mess around, you don't need to talk to anybody. You come in and you grab. Oh, I think we've got a problem there. And you just grab a bit of chocolate off the floor. You know? What's wrong with that? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Brilliant stuff. I love the clever use of language you've got there. That is great. I'm not sure if it increases in intensity, or do we get more? Is there a difficulty sort of increasing, or is this the concept and it was a proof of concept? Either way, it's fantastic, and you should push it further, because that throwing mechanic is very addictive, and I think if you really, I think that there's a lot there. There's definitely a lot there. That could be really so much fun to keep going. And just throw things out in loads of directions and have people. Maybe if there were different people that like needed different types of energy bars or something like that. Or I'm not sure. Obviously, it's not saying, why didn't you do this? It never is. I like to get involved and throw suggestions and tell you the sort of things that that appear in my mind as I play them, because I love to play them. Lovely wordplay, nice game. Keep it up and eat chocolate. Nice, Stefano. I like that list of things. I'll leave it there. Huge round of applause for Daddy JDM, please. Absolutely awesome. I love to see where that's going to go. And great backgrounds, just really original, brilliant, just brilliant. You guys are just unbelievably cool, aren't you? Okay, we're down to the last two here. We've got The Plague Doctor by Dino Coda. Dino Coda, another FUZE champion, Titan legend, all of the above, makes such artistically brilliant little games and often such great ideas as well. So I'm very excited to see. Love that thumbnail look. Look at these thumbnails sitting here. It's just brilliant. You guys, the bar is always raising, I must say. And I love to see how you're all on your own little journeys. So, like, the next Waldron one, it includes so much of Waldron stuff. And with Devious, you get to see the progression of things that you're trying out. And Ben 2.0, you always trying a new mechanic here. Or it's just such a cool thing to be a part of. It is an honour, as always. Okay, I need to stop rambling on. Got the download code in there. Let's get it downloaded. Let's get some hype for Dino Coda in the chat. And James, you are at the end. Yes, you are next. Saving it till last, mate. Don't worry. I would have let you know if a program didn't get through. Don't worry. Welcome to my shop. Bar of chocolate in its face. There wouldn't even be time for a welcome. It would just be like the automatic doors open, and as soon as they open, just chocolate just comes flying through, and you just have to do your best to sort of just brave the storm and just getting hit in the face by a Twix here. Maybe you can catch a double decker if you're lucky, but just start ducking when the Toblerones start flying. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That angular chocolate treat is sure to cause an injury when thrown at high speed. What I'm talking about, honestly, some of the things that come out my mouth, oh dear. Okay, where am I? I wanted to answer something in the chat. Dylan, you said you're bad at coding. Well, let me let you in on a little secret. Nobody starts as good at coding. No one can code straight away. And I know that you're a young user, and nobody is just good at something straight away. So don't worry if you're bad at coding. You're not. Okay, you're just at the beginning of your journey, and you've just got to keep going. That's all. Every little bit of progress that you make, even if it's just a tiny bit, even if it's just one simple project, you have done something amazing. So you should be happy when you learn anything at all, and just keep going, and you'll be surprised the sort of things that you can accomplish before long. So don't worry if you're bad at coding or yet. No one is good yet. No one's good straight away. You've got to have patience and determination, keep going, and you will become great. Anything left? Okay, no, let's move on. Okay, let's get this downloaded. NN2BZ. To BZ or not to BZ? That is not a question anyone's ever asked. RND9F. D9F, please. Thank you. My first program ever was Hello Poop, so I can confirm everyone starts from something. Exactly, Stefano, exactly that. Dylan, no one here made one of these projects as their first project. Okay, we've all been doing this for a while and learning and learning. You have to start somewhere, so you've got to start at the bottom of the ladder and climb up. And it doesn't matter how long you take to climb that ladder. As long as you learn something new each time and you just keep trying and have patience, be kind to yourself. Okay, that's the most important thing. We're all bad at the start, apart from Vin, who was born an expert. Yeah, I'm tempted to believe, maybe. Or maybe Gothon. I'm not even sure if Gothon was born or if he just sort of crystallized into existence from some extra dimension. Yeah, perhaps. I don't know if Gothon's actually in the chat. Actually, if you are, then hello Gothon. Shout out to Gothon. Always nice to yeah. Gothon is just something else. Yeah. Okay, and so cool as well. Yes, no, Vinicity, of course not. No one is born good. You know, no one can just play the guitar when you start playing. Right? It takes years of doing these things before you start to get good. And then after like 10 years, you're like, oh, actually, I didn't know all this other stuff. And you just keep going. We're all in this journey together. Okay. Enough talk, David. This is The Plague Doctor by Dino Coda. A plague is ravaging the land. You are a plague doctor and need to distribute a healing potion to the sick. You protect yourself from the contagion by burning herbs in your mask. Oh, dude, I love the flavour already in the atmosphere. I love it. Okay, I love this whole Plague Doctor vibe. And you're right, those really long... so if you don't know what Plague Doctor is, it's those really long, creepy masks that they used to wear, old doctors. And those really long beaks, they weren't just to be scary. Those beaks were filled with herbs and different spices, and they would smell nice. So as the Plague Doctor would walk around and help the ill and the needy, obviously back in the day, things weren't very hygienic. And so you had a lot of bad smells everywhere. And people in those times believed that the bad smell was what caused the problem. And so they had lots of garlic and different herbs and spices in their mask so that they could smell nice things all day. And they thought that this was protecting them from the bad from the disease, which is it's fascinating. I love that sort of stuff. Yes, it's where the pocket full of posies comes from, James. Exactly. Ringa Ringa Roses, pocket full of posies. It's that you'd keep a pocket of nice smelling flowers in your bag, in your pocket, and you would get that out to smell when you thought that maybe things weren't very good around and people were getting ill. If everyone was coughing, then you could get your pocket of nice smelling things and smell it, and that would make you feel better. But obviously then we discovered the germ theory of disease and we realised it wasn't all about the smell. But still, very interesting. Anyway, there's your random bit of trivia. You are a plague doctor. Yes. Move with the left thumbstick. Use A to open doors. Y to talk to someone. And X to drink a potion to recover 20 health. Try to heal 8 people before losing 5. The worse someone is, the more potions it will take to cure them. You can purchase more potions and herbs from the apothecary. The church to the west is collecting money. This is what... Have we got like a full adventure here? The church to the west is collecting money you can use to aid the sick. You can clean your suit of the plague at the wash house. Try to avoid contact with rats carrying the plague. Houses with a healthy person are white, with a sick person are red, and with a deceased are black. This is so cool. This is so historically fitting, okay? This is so cool. Because they used to paint a strip of colour above the house if you had somebody ill in the house, then you would put a red strip above your house, and this would tell the people coming by not to come in. This is so cool. Real life lore wrapped up in a FUZE game. Okay, Dino Coda, you've really tickled my my fancies here. It's really cool. I really like this. I'm getting all excited. Okay, so and then we've got the agreement here. Let's go. Hype for Dino Coda. Let's have the Plague Doctor. Oh, mate. Look at this title screen. And you've got, that is the medieval fantasy village, or it's one of those medieval tracks I did that slowed down. And it really works, doesn't it? That really, really works. I love the Anzima's assets. I love that you've got this like mist above the Dino. So artistic, mate. Love it. Okay, just everything is working beautifully for me there. Chef's kiss again and again. Love it, mate. Already. Oh my word. You even drew your own Plague Doctor. And look at this. Residence. Oh my god, we can go in here. And can we talk? Go away, you'll infect me. Hey, goodbye. How do we give a potion? Huh? Bit of a slow walk, perhaps? Maybe, but I wouldn't be running around here either. So, oh, that house... I just want to remind myself of the controls again. Hang on. Move with the left thumbstick. A to open doors. Y to talk to somebody. But we have to give them a potion. So I don't think we have any potions yet. You can purchase more. How do we give them a potion? Super nice aesthetic and atmosphere, yeah, for sure. Absolutely brilliant. And well, there's a house here. Look at that, you got everything. Parallax scrolling. Okay, we have 3 potions, but I don't want to drink any myself. I want to... Look at this. I have plenty of herbs and a stock of potions. What do you need? 10 herbs for 10 gold. We don't have any gold, so we need to go and get gold. Press A to get out. We've got a residence here. So this person is not doing very well. Please help me. Give 1 potion. Ah, cool. Okay, so are they fixed now? Oh, now they're fixed. Yeah, so they are now not a red resident. So they now don't want to be infected. Yeah, mate, you're the one who infected me. Honestly. Okay, this is a residence again, and we need to go in here. Let's give her this potion. Please help me. There's your potion. And you've got some brilliant atmospheric sounds in here. That Plague Doctor sprite, mate, is absolutely fantastic. You've really brilliant pixel art. What's this? Is this the church? Yeah, okay. Let's have a word with this person. You're doing a good job out there. Here's what we've collected. Whoa, loads of gold. Cool. So now we can go and grab some potions and some herbs. But, so our herbs are just running out. And that's what's keeping us protected. So now we need to go back to the shop. Steve, he did this in under 3 days. Oh my word, what a legend. That's what I'm thinking too, mate. Dino, there's an effortlessness that's on show here with the artistry. It looks like, and it just looks like one of those things that you have an absolute ability for. that you can place these things and grab things that are very, very suitable and all work them together beautifully. Let's get some potions. I'll get some herbs. In fact, I'm going to get a full pouch of herbs for 80 gold. Yeah, go on then. And we'll also get a potion or 2. We'll get 3. In fact, we'll get a bunch of potions. Okay. Now let's just go and see who we can heal. We haven't lost anybody yet. Is this residence red? Yes. Give 2 potions. Oh no, this person was really ill. Oh, and now we've lost somebody. So, oh dear. The life of a plague doctor is not easy. Not easy at all. The parallax scrolling is just lovely. Absolutely lovely. If you're not sure what we mean when we say parallax scrolling, I just realised that we're using that term without really saying anything, but it is, you see the effect how the layers of this level scroll at different speeds, so it looks like they're in different orders, like you've got the backdrop, then the one in front of that, then finally the houses at the front. That's known as parallax. We actually covered that recently in a FUZE workshop, which was a lot of fun. I can't give you 2 potions, I'm sorry. It said that we need to try and get 8. And I wonder if this person only needs 1, or is it 2 you need now? Yeah, 1. Okay, that's healed them. But we need to go back to the church. And we need to get some more gold. Yes, like a 3D illusion. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. I mean, to be honest, that's exactly what's happening. If you just had tons of layers, then you'd be seeing something very much akin to 3D. Let's keep going. Let's get to the church and see if we can finish this little game. Oh, Devious say that you ran into an error. We'll see if we encounter it as well. We'll see. Let's see if we can get a stock of supplies here. Loads of money. Brilliant. Okay, we can fill our herbs. We can also get some more potions. We've lost 2 people. What was the first game that used parallax scrolling? Any idea? Ooh, Steve, now you're asking. Oh, I played a game recently. Was it just parallax? Is that why it's called parallax? Oh, it's still red. Oh, we haven't got any potions. We need to get our potions back. Shop, shop, shop. Come on. Get a wiggle on, Mr. Plague Doctor. Yes, this could absolutely be a game in and of itself. Depending on how much further it went, a little game where you manage a village. Oh, we need some full pouch of herbs off you, mate. Thank you. Let's buy some potions. We've still got some time. I only need to heal 2 more people to get to the magic 8 number that we were told to reach. So here's 1. Hopefully they don't need 3 potions all of a sudden. No, 2, that's fine. Let's get 1 more. Oh, I think this person just got ill again immediately. That's helpful. Ah, okay, right. It's an error that happens on the game over point. So I'm sure... here we go. You were able to stop the plague. Excellent. So this is the sort of message we would get as a nice, simple game over screen. It would give us a little message, or if we didn't do it well enough, then the plague would decimate the town, and we'd have to return to the title screen. So, Dino, I urge you to keep that one going. I think that is... I don't want to... I always worry about using too many superlatives and stuff, but personally speaking, in terms of the aesthetics that I like, and the themes that I like, and all of that stuff... that is one of my favourite things I've ever seen in FUZE, personally. I think that's fantastic. I just love that dark atmosphere. I think you've executed it beautifully. You've used the assets brilliantly, and it's a great showcasing of what's possible. So, and of a really interesting game type that's not necessarily so ubiquitous, you know, not so common. So thank you very much for submitting that, and well done for the effort you've put in. unbelievable as usual. Dino Coda, can we get a huge round of applause, please, for such an interesting and unique submission? I really loved that. Let's move on to the last game here. Last but certainly not least, this is by Mr. James Morris, the Gravekeeper, as I believe that's what you set your title as. Well, you asked me to call you that last time. I can't remember if that was right. So let's get this game code in here and get it downloaded. It's N, it's E, it's A, it's a Q. There's a 3 in there, and then we've got the old MNDSL. Okay, and there's the project downloaded. Can we get some hype, please, for James Morris? Okay. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that I've been told that this submission is a little spooky, as we know James Morris's games usually are. So if something like the spooky atmosphere or some tension is something that might make you upset, then please do not bother watching the next part, or maybe mute the audio and I'll be talking over it anyway. I know that there's nothing actually scary going on, but it's a little bit spooky and that might upset some people. So I'll just give that little warning there, and now onto the hype. So, Dave is probably immune to my horror. Me, time to step it up a bit. Oh, Lord. Okay, in the middle of nowhere lies an abandoned hospital, known for its long history of paranormal activity and endless hallways. Oh, very spooky, abandoned hospitals are spooky indeed. Here you will explore the halls of Wolfbane Hospital, made to cure curses cast by the wicked. The success left its standing at a cost. Curses lifted stain the walls and the palace feels alive. Your goal is to make it to the end of the hallway. Lovely little title screen, little splash screen. I love everyone's got such a stylish little splash screen. It's so cool. So cool. So this is Wolfbane Halls, which is a very spooky name for a hospital. I tell you, if I was some sort of city planner and someone came to me and said, look, I want to build a hospital, okay, Mr. Silvera, I want to build a hospital and I need your permission. I'd say, okay, sure. And I'd say, well, what's the name? They'd say, well, I'm going to go with Wolfbane Halls. And I'd say, are you out of your mind? Okay, that's clearly going to become an abandoned hospital that is the epicenter of paranormal activity with a name like that. We should call it nice, and we should call it like Pleasant River Landscape. Pleasant, relaxing place. Really nice place, it should be called. Okay, Wolfbane Halls by James Morris. Let's get going. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, we've got a rather ominous hallway here that I am looking at. Ooh, and some creepy music. Oh, wow. Wait, how is this working? That is interesting. Is this even done in 3D? James, I'm very intrigued by what you've done here. The camera movement is suggesting some very clever stuff indeed. Unless you're moving a 3D object, I'm not sure. Right, let's get walking. Let's walk. We've got a rather long corridor. I tell you though, I'm noticing immediately, alright? This is me back in my city planner head. Not a lot of facilities in this hospital. I'm not seeing the sorts of facilities that would make this a viable hospital. But I guess it's been long abandoned. I mean, let's look out the window. As you can see, we've got quite the view. And you are really doing some interesting stuff here. Look, we've got some... Is this 2D? Is it 3D? James, look at this effect. Brilliantly done. Absolutely brilliant. I'm very intrigued. I can't wait to pick your brain a little bit about how you've done this. Maybe we can chat afterwards, and you can I can ask you a couple of questions because I'm very intrigued indeed. Very, very cool. Will we ever reach the end of this hallway is the question that I dread to ask. So far, so good. Really, really cool. James, you do have such a great affinity for this. Brilliant. Okay, great. Yeah, we'll chat about it sometime in the near future. I'm getting really hungry actually now, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that Kat has put the food in the oven and it'll just be ready. I'll shout it louder just in case. Oh, okay, the lights have gone off again. Lack of facilities. Light tends to be important in a hospital. Not a lot of treatment can get done by moonlight. What do you think of this, Waffle? You want to see? No? Yeah, you just want to get in the box. Too scary for Waffle. Feels like a nightmare I once had, Vinicity. I think it was based on a similar sort of thing, experience that James may have had. Oh, everything is dark. Okay. And now the red is back. Oh, word. It is creepy walking around this hallway. I'll tell you what, if I was walking through this IRL, you better believe I would be whistling. I'd be whistling the jolliest tune right now. Cat in a box? Yes, he fits so neatly in the box, look. There is actually a fur lining on the inside. We put a very soft blanket on the inside of the box, so it's like a fur-lined little cat container. Are we ever going to... Does the hallway actually end? This is what I want to know. This is what I want to know. I mean, I don't know. It's reminding me of Mario 64, you know, the endless staircase. Such a classic moment. That was really creepy as well. There's something about the endless hallway or endless staircase idea that is very captivating to the mind. It's very creepy. Oh, look at this. I think we're coming up to the end here of the hallway, but I don't know what is going on. There's very interesting things happening here. What is this? Look. Oh, we reached the end, I think. Everything went dark. And we're back in the code. Unless he's done something similar. Can we run it again? Last time James Morris submitted, the game was different between running it, between runs. So let's just do one more run. Okay, I think it looks the same. Okay, cool. And I'll tell you what else is really creepy. You can't look behind you to see where we've come from. There could be a reason for that, but I'm very intrigued to find out how this one's being done. Right. Could we get a big round of applause, please, for James Morris and his super atmospheric, rather spooky Wolfbane holes. I wonder where that might go. Definitely could be developed as well. Huge round of applause. Brilliant stuff. And I must say, this game jam has been just so much potential crammed into this game jam. Like with every game. Every game was just full of potential for so much more. I really hope that everyone carries on with these games and adds things to them, because I think these all want to be embellished and improved on and added to, because they are so cool. No saving, and I'll explain the reason for not being able to look back. Cool. I look forward to the chat we have, James. Right. With that one done, that brings us to the end of Game Jam number 16. I would like to just thank everybody very sincerely again for submitting. These really would not be possible at all if it wasn't for this incredible community and the lovely environment of creativity and celebrating each other's work that we've cultivated, which is just so awesome to be a part of. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm just seeing people saying, I didn't even realise that you were here. Serena, nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Great game jam. Yes, indeed. And yeah, I hope you've had a good evening, and thank you so much for devoting 2 of your evening hours on a Sunday to hanging out with us and enjoying this game jam. It's been awesome. I've been Dave, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your evening. And stay tuned, because, I will say before we leave, that we will do a game jam at the end of this month. So it won't be the same amount of delay again. I know that this one was a little bit delayed, but health complications. At the end of this month, we'll have another game jam as normal. So we'll be back to the regular schedule. So a little bit less time to look forward to before we can do this again. Stay tuned to the arena. If you haven't already, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel. It means a great deal to us. We read every single comment and respond to everything that we can. Yeah, thanks so much. Hope to see you guys again. And yeah, I think I'm trying to find the real last thing to say, but I think I've already said it. So lots of love to everybody. Thank you so much for all the submissions. Isaac and Ffion, you absolutely just amazed us all. Just keep going, guys. You're all awesome, and it's great to see you all on this amazing journey, on this coding journey that you're on, that we're all on together. So let's keep going, and have a great week. Live long and prosper. And take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. Be well and stay in good health. Hey, we got something in there about the theme. All right, I'm going now. I promise. Bye-bye.